So one of the most frequent requests I get is people calling for aggression training, or in other words, protection training. But then people would call and they say, I want you to make my dog aggressive. I have a 4-month-old puppy and I want it to be aggressive. I want it to be wild. Sit. Good boy. Very good. Down. Yes. Good. Yes. Good girl.
Like and follow.
So sometimes I would ask the question, has your dog had any form of basic obedience training? Or have you had any experience raising dogs in the past? Is this your first dog? And interestingly, a lot of the time, the responses are, no, my dog doesn't have any basic obedience training. And yes, this is my first dog. And when I get answers like this, I usually encourage owners to take the first steps, which are to put your dog through basic obedience training and have the opportunity to have a trainer guide you on how to be a good leader for your dog and how to have actual control over your dog to a point where you are confident enough that your dog actually listens, and you can then call and say you want to progress to do protection training. Reason being, when it comes to aggression in dogs, one, it shouldn't be encouraged when they are puppies. Dogs should be allowed to grow and naturally develop these tendencies to become aggressive when it's at the right age. So for large dog breeds, you're looking at when they are about a year old or close to that, then they will begin to display those aggressive tendencies. But then the thing about having a foundation in basic obedience is the opportunity to have a relationship with an actual dog expert so that they can help you with tips on how to raise your dog properly so that it has the best opportunity of getting to a point where it actually displays its aggressive tendencies. Otherwise, in some cases, some dogs have issues, they have challenges, and so they may never ever display those tendencies, and you wouldn't be able to get them to become protective dogs, even if they are within that breed or line of dogs. So it's important to always start with the basics. The basics provides a lot of opportunities for a lot of relationship building, one with your dog, and then two with your trainer or dog expert. And the relationship with your dog is your opportunity for your dog to have a reason to protect something, to build a relationship with you so it has a reason to protect you because of that bond that it shares with you. It wouldn't want anything or anyone to come between that, between the bond it has with you and with your family. So spending that time to get to know your dog, to put it through activities that excite it, to take it for walks, to let it feel like when it's outside and it's insecure about all the new things it's seeing, nothing bad happens to it after all, because you're always there or your family is always there. So it grows a strong attachment to you. And when its aggression begins to develop, it will develop in a manner that compels it to want to be protective over you and your family, rather than as an instinct to protect itself from its own insecurities. What that means is that if your dog doesn't build that sort of relationship with you, it may become aggressive, but it will only use that aggression to protect itself from any potential threat. So if you're around such a dog and it's very insecure and you shuffle your feet the wrong way, you might even get attacked by such a dog, and you don't want that. So you want to spend time building such a relationship, building your dog's confidence. That's another benefit of that kind of relationship building. And then getting your dog to a point where nothing really phases it so much, especially when it comes to strangers and then moving vehicles and all of that. When it comes to the forest, they usually take it to a point where the dogs are unfazed by even gunshots and explosions. Advice is usually free. So try to always start off with basic obedience. I would like to encourage that a lot in dog owners. No matter the fact that you got a big dog and you feel like it's supposed to be for security, first things first. Get it to a point where it knows what to secure and how to secure it. Thank you very much for staying tuned. My name is Adalba, aka Dog Trainer GH. I'm always happy to help.
Like and follow.